Hey, what is happening, guys? This is H8 coming at you with another video. So today I got some news regarding Final Fantasy VIII, the ESRB rating, as well as when will we get the release date. Now of course we do know it's coming out in 2019, but with a recent ESRB rating we get some cool stuff right here. So let's just dive straight into it. Final Fantasy VIII, a remastered, rated by ESRB, and release date might be imminent. So of course there is a few events that are coming up that we might get the release for the Final Fantasy VIII remastered. I'll actually talk about where do I think it might be announced and what time of the year. So without further ado, let's just read this article and then get into that. So yeah, right here we might be getting a release date for the Final Fantasy VIII remastered soon, as the ESRB, which is the Entertainment Software Rating Board, has given the game its official rating in North America after its announcement at E3 2019. Fans have been eager to find out when they'll be getting their hands on the upcoming remaster, and while the game's ESRB rating isn't surprising, we take a solace in knowing that the game is likely nearing release. The ESRB has given Final Fantasy VIII a remastered a T rating, which is unsurprisingly is the same as the 1999 original. Looks like not much has changed in the last 20 years. It contains descriptors, points of the following items: mild blood, mild language, suggestive themes, use of alcohol, violence. Interestingly, the original game rating did not use alcohol or mild violence. It also listed animated violence instead of violence, but it also didn't have the extended summary of the content in the game. Now this is exactly what ESRB has stated, so let's just check it out right over here. This is a role-playing game in which players follow the story of fighters involved in a war for independence. Players can explore cities, interact with characters, perform quests, and battle human and fantastical enemies. Combat is turn-based, with players selecting attack moves from the menu, which triggers brief animated sequences. Cutscenes also depict violence and blood. A character impaled through the chest with a crystal shard, a character slashed across the face during a sword fight, blood splashes, and a bleeding wound out of a character's face. The game contains some suggestive material, scenes referencing a naughty magazine, though no images are shown. Female characters wearing low-cut or skimpy clothing that reveal large amounts of breast/cleavage. A handful of scenes depict drunk characters slurring their speeches or hiccuping. One sequence allows player characters to buy alcohol in order to obtain an item. After drinking, a character says, "What? I'm totally wasted." And of course there are some words contained into dialogue that I cannot say because, well, YouTube. But yeah, you can basically read over there, and yeah, that's basically the summary of it. But one other interesting tidbit is that ESRB page only noted a PC and Xbox One under Final Fantasy VIII remastered platforms, which is obviously a mistake since we know the game is heading to PS4 as well. This is a game that fans have been clamoring to get a remaster for, as it's been surprisingly absent for many years. Although there is a reason why the announcement took so long, as explained by the game's original director Yoshinori Kitase, we chalked it up to waiting to make sure it looked the part of a modern television. So now I want to talk about when might the release date be revealed. Now I know there's a lot of places that the game might be revealed for its release date, and I honestly think maybe it's Square Enix's San Diego Comic-Con panels, mainly due to the fact that there is some Final Fantasy stuff there. There is the Final Fantasy VII Remake photo ops and also a giveaway for Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is pretty cool. And there's also a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius type of thing over there, which is pretty fun. And I know Square Enix is mainly going to focus on the Marvel Avengers project, but I do think they might actually do this. Now, of course, ESRB released this yesterday, and San Diego Comic-Con is actually happening from the 18th of July, which is tomorrow, and all the way till the 21st of July. Of course, this is various time zones because, of course, I am from South Africa, so it's not really the same time zone as America, but that's perfectly fine because, hey, it's Final Fantasy, it's a worldwide thing. So yeah, I honestly think that it'll be announced maybe here, maybe later down the line, but it is coming out, for the release date at least, is coming out very soon. When will the game release? I'm gonna say at least September, October, or November. These 3 months, this is my possible most likely time it may come out. Of course, we are in the middle of July now, then we have August, then we have September, then we have October or November. It could also come out in December, which would also be a good time as well. I honestly think this is some great stuff right here, and I cannot wait for its release. However, guys, please let me know in the comment section down below, when do you want the release date and when do you think it will be announced for its release. Let me know in the comment section down below. Please leave a like, helps me a lot. Share is fun, sharing is caring, and most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow lightning bolt. And as always, guys, that is it for this video, and as always, this is the Lightning 8. Blaze out.